Oh my goodness.
Space there. Oh,
Yeah, he was nice with it.
what's up, fellas?
What's the deal? Good morning. Good morning.
Sports and Mo.
It's game day.
It's game
Game
day,
man. It's
everybody.
Sunday morning.
How y'all feeling?
Word.
It's a beautiful day in Zamunda.
It's a beautiful day. What's up, world?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
It's your boy sitting here with my son Ted. We got Jackson in the building and my man.
Yep.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
What's good, Jeff?
What's good, everybody?
Nate?
Hey.
Good.
Man, we got a good week. We got a few topics on Without further ado, let's get started, man. How y'all feeling today, man?
Man,
Good. Hoping my team show up.
man, look, who you telling?
Hey,
Hoping for a dub.
We're on the East Coast today. We don't typically fare too well on the East Coast, so maybe we'll turn the tide today.
Man, we up here playing the damn G-men who tend to bully us around for whatever reason. So,
Hey, it's always good to be a chief, so you know what I'm saying?
you know it. You know it.
Yeah.
So,
yes, indeed.
man, how did you do? How did you do on your picks last week?
Not too well. Not too well at all.
So you was where I was last week.
Yeah. Picks was kind of trash, you know. But
So well last week. This week I went 500. So I'm going back in the right direction. You know, I can say that.
Yeah, I've been doing good, you know, both of those weeks.
Everybody gonna fall off at one point.
I've been on the roll.
I sure get
500.
Since you on the bye last week, so we didn't miss. For me, it was a boring, but really, it was actually some pretty good games.
Yeah.
I clearly had too much confidence in the Giants covering that spread, so that wasn't good.
Like,
Cleveland
what was that? Who was that?
gave that game away. Huh?
Which game was that? That was who did they play?
Dallas. They had the 16.5 point.
Yeah, I thought that was, but they
Hey,
covered it.
you
They
see?
blew them out by like 50.
Hey, the Broncos, that was shocking.
Yeah.
They feeling good about themselves.
Who they play? Who they play?
Buffalo.
Josh Allen?
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
you know. The turnover, Josh.
Yeah, just a turnover.
Man.
That was a bad week. I'm trying to pull up these.
Did I get that one right? I hope I got that one right.
Y'all bear with me for a second.
That's-
I'm trying to pull up these. I was using.
I only lost like
No, I got that one. See, I done went for the C. So
And the damn Saints.
mm,
Who did
Saints
they
lost
play?
to Minnesota last week. Figured, they'd keep
Let's
Dobbs
start
in
with
check.
the last game was Thursday night. The last Thursday night game was Chicago Bears.
And the
Carolina.
Panthers.
I think we talked about that last week. I'm like, man, they got to do. I know at the beginning of the season they don't know
who gonna be good
Yeah.
and who not gonna
Yeah.
be good?
mhm.
that should not have been a prime time game. It was like
Not this late in the season.
anyway.
Yeah. And you know what? Don't ever fall for strength of schedule either.
Right.
Because strength of schedule is they're just basing the schedules off of last year's schedule. And it's like it doesn't matter because everybody's is free agency.
Like new free
It's
agent,
draft picks.
all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
if you notice, like early in the season, like there's a few of us that we talk crazy about each other's teams on the book, and I kept hearing a lot of, but y'all ain't played nobody. What are you basing this information off of? I mean, like, okay, and then the argument becomes, well, we beat the same team that y'all played. We smashed them and y'all barely won. Yeah, y'all played them week 1.
Right.
That kind of thing. You know how that goes. Man.
You can only play who's on the schedule.
Right. And that's
exactly. And when they're on the schedule.
Each week.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, some of them excuses just to help you feel better about your team. That's all.
I mean, we catch it in the NFC East. We catch that in the NFC East because it's like, for instance, the Commanders beat the Cardinals week 1. The Cardinals, the next week or so, beat the Cowboys. Smashed them. Right. Dak looked like trash. You know what I mean? And it's like, hey, you know. But then the Giants beat us, and the Cowboys smashed the Giants.
Right. And then it's really is based on, man, they say styles make fights. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of that, you know, and then as the weeks progress, you have more film on teams. So
like, they call it not for long. Yeah, NFL stands for not for long.
Right.
So it
might have a gimmick. Boy, that gimmick gonna get caught up too.
Yeah, it always does. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the Wildcat? You know what I'm saying? The Dolphins came out with that Wildcat as a gimmick.
It's a league of adjustments. You got to always be ready to make adjustments on both sides.
Sir.
Of the teams. Like, you just always got to be ready.
And I think
sir.
He has thrived.
That's why he's so good.
He's able to move along with the times. He's not stuck in like the way they used to do.
He changed the times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's able to, you know, move along with the times. Whereas, like,
talking about Andy,
like Bill Belichick.
Big Red, Big Red still draws up plays on napkins now. They say Big Red watches college football and draws up plays on napkins. Okay, it'll be installs next week.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you look at a coach like Andy Reid, and then like Bill Belichick, he's like, I guess they're saying one of the, if not the greatest coach of all time in the NFL, and he's struggling. Like, and I think we touched on this a little bit last week. Me personally, I think he's doing too much. He's the GM and the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been doing that the whole time he's been there. I just think they got a lack of talent. They ain't got a whole lot of talent up there.
I think it's
and his best cornerback is now out for the season, so that didn't, you know, his defenses aren't what they used to be.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, you know, to me on that, the elephant in the room is this: he always made it out like the Patriot way was the cheap way. Okay, you want all pro performances, but you want to pay people like they 7th round picks, and it's like that's catching up because it's like, look here. You can't do that no more. It's like at some point you're gonna have to pay some players to come play for you. All that Chad Ochocinco coming to play and taking a pay cut, a major pay cut, and all that, like, you know, no, that's not happening no more. That's why Brady. How many pay cuts can Brady take? You know what I mean?
That his whole time in the league. Yeah.
The whole time, bro. All right. You talking about this, man?
And then you got to remember Tom Brady, man. He married to he was married to a supermodel, so he wasn't off the money.
He really wasn't even the breadwinner.
Right. Nah. But it's like, you know, I got to be able to floss on my wife a little bit, like.
Right.
Can I give baby some cheese on that burger? I got this, baby. Don't worry about it. I got this.
I'll see you this time.
Right. I'm sure he was making that money up off the field, though.
Yeah, true that.
Commercials he was in.
Yeah, but they've been cheap the whole time. Thinking that they can just draft anybody and plug them in, a plug and play kind of system. And it's not. It's just like the times are catching up with Bill. And then I don't know why nobody wants to mention that they were caught cheating 3 times.
Right.
No,
that's why they are omitted from the greatest team, the greatest coach, the greatest quarterback. To me though, yeah.
They actually they got one off on your team, didn't they, Jeff?
What, the Tuck rule?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't do that specifically as the team, but the ref, helped them out with that. I mean, Tuck rule, what the hell is that? Where'd that rule come from?
Y'all got to pull up C. Wood and Tom Brady argue that. Did y'all see that?
Oh,
man. Yeah, C. Wood got him, though. He got him.
Y'all know it was a fumble.
I love his press conference.
Don't call that no more.
Hey,
come on, man.
That was he fumble.
I love C. Wood in their locker room said, first comes to the mic when they are bullshit.
Yeah, that was like
bullshit.
That was ridiculous. I get pissed off every time I see highlights of that game.
Man, that began his legacy.
I think we got the video.
That's a sound bite.
When they little dynasty started.
This is crazy, man. This is how they
bullshit.
Was this actually? Yeah, that's it. Was that actually his? Was that Tom Brady's first Super Bowl?
Yeah. You mean Adam V's? No, I'm just playing. We're saying, you mean Adam V's first Super Bowl? Adam V sent them there that game. That nonsense.
Yeah, he won that game with the field goal in overtime.
Yeah, here's
look at this nonsense.
This is crazy. And what? That was not a fumble.
There was never even a Tuck rule there. You telling me they went to the book, y'all?
Right.
Page 563. What does page 563 paragraph 8 say?
You know the New York got involved with that.
Article 14.
Look at
Section 2.1.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was fumble. I mean, Woodson was hot.
But them two arguing it is beautiful.
Because he like, come on, man. You can't be sticking to that, man. You know damn well.
Yeah, because they can't even say it with a straight face when they talk about it. They all smiling and laughing.
And Woodson was celebrating right there.
It was crazy, man. But yeah, the Colts played the New England Patriots last week, man. The Colts pulled it off. It was a close game. It was a low-scoring game. I guess you could say it was a defensive game, but the offense didn't show up. The Patriots don't have any offense. It's crazy how players like Juju Smith, and he's not a number one receiver, but he thrived here. Then he goes to New England, and he's like non-existent there. So, like, I don't know what's going on with the Patriots, man.
They missed Josh. What that is. They missed their old offensive coordinator.
Nah, y'all know what was going on. They said Mac Jones made the NFL's top 100 a couple of years ago. Mac Jones? Mac Jones is a bum.
He was in the Pro Bowl.
Okay, he made the Pro Bowl as a rookie. Like,
now,
come on and stop it.
Now.
Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, they missed Josh more than they really willing to accept. I mean, plus they had Matt Patricia calling plays last year. I mean, what the hell he calling plays?
That was dumb. I mean, I just don't understand what they doing in the league. Like, that was just stupid.
I don't know. Now they got
they can't do Spygate anymore, but y'all.
They still sorry.
They can't do Spygate anymore. That's what Hey, messing with your headsets. They got bugs in your I think Belichick got employees on every team in the league, y'all. It's always that one dude nobody knows that's always around. Like, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? He's like bugging your damn.
No.
Hey, so let's get in before we start, because we'll end up going straight to the pick segment if we keep this going, man. Let's go ahead and I think we want to do the mid-season.
Let's talk about the mid-season awards.
Mm-hmm.
I just came up with some cats just throughout the league, but if y'all want to do AFC and then the NFC, that's cool. However y'all want to break it down. But so who's y'all mid-season coach of the year that you would have right now?
Coach of the year?
Coach of the year.
Ooh, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna have
D'Amico Ryans for me.
Mine is Mike Tomlin. I got Mike Tomlin as my mid-season coach of the year.
I got D'Amico Ryans.
It was a tough
wonderful job as the with the Houston Texans first year. I got to go with D'Amico.
I can agree with that. Coach of the year. I can agree with that because you looking at like what they did before that coach got there, what was the record last year, and this year. CJ Stroud is looking like he's that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
word.
You got a Jag, just a guy, as Steve Smith said. He calls him Jag, just a guy. And you got somebody that's that guy. Like, he's that dude. And I think he's got Stroud and those guys playing with a bunch of receivers, first-year receivers.
Come on now.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Like they've been in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. Speak.
So I can say I can go with that. I can go with that. For the coach, who you got, Jeff?
I got Mike Tomlin. Just for the fact that their offense is averaging 16 points a game. You know, so the offense really ain't doing a whole lot, but they still got them at, what are they, 6-3, 6-4?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's what you mean. You know, when your team is, you feeling like your team is overachieving based on what they produce in the talent level. To me, that just all comes down to the coach getting them.
That man's a Hall of Famer. Put that man in the Hall of Fame.
So Mike Tomlin is my mid-season coach of the year. Huh?
Hey.
We looking at the comments on the screen. Somebody said Doug Peterson. That's a good one. I can agree with you on. I didn't think Pittsburgh, because you got to remember, man, how the hell is Pittsburgh winning?
Yeah, man.
They quarterback he's not a dude. He's a guy.
But he hasn't been turning the ball over.
Kenny, 2 gloves Pickett, baby.
Man.
Because they only averaging 197 yards passing the game, so they're not even throwing for 200 yards a game.
Yeah,
just rushing over 100 yards a game.
And it looks like
clearly all on the defense to win the game, and they still doing it. And nobody's pointing fingers or nothing like that. So.
He just can run a team, man. Tom, give him his yellow jacket, please. Give that man his yellow jacket. I'm done with Tomlin. I don't need to see any more from Mike Tomlin. Give him his yellow jacket.
I argue with. I got Pittsburgh Steelers fans and friends, so we argue back and forth because, like, when their team is trash, when they lose, we talk stuff and then the Chiefs. But our jokes to the side, man. Tomlin, man, he got them boys. He's getting the most out of them every
week.
Yeah, man. So every year he's a candidate for Coach of the Year. You know what I mean? Every year.
What y'all think about this Doug Peterson, like, as Coach of the Year? Like, I mean,
I ain't seen enough from the Jags yet for me.
Yeah. Go ahead. You know what I like about them?
They do be fighting though, man. They
do.
Yeah, they just still kind of young though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sunshine.
That's big though.
Look, this
is them being so young.
So Peterson, he was the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. He got them to a Super Bowl. So he's a Super Bowl winning coach.
Yes, sir.
He goes to Jaguars. The Jaguars was one of those teams that was not a good team for a long time, and then he gets that franchise to where they're talking about him. You know, Jags will be in the playoffs. I don't know how far they'll go.
Playoffs.
Peterson. but hey, he'll get them. They'll get them.
They 6-3, so yeah.
Hey, C's, what tree is he from again? What tree is Peterson from? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always good to see Andy's tree do good. Always. Except for Nagy. I don't like Nagy.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't mind Nagy.
I like Nagy. You know what I like about Nagy? I think he gets a bad rap because he's not a Eric Bieniemy as far as like getting the most out of your players and holding them accountable.
Yeah.
I think he's more of like an Andy Reid. Like Andy Reid is a players coach, but I think Nagy like that in the sense that like he's not really driving it home like Bieniemy did. Bieniemy, if you drop a ball, don't matter who you are, Travis Kelce. Like we've all seen, you know. So I think that's what's missing this year as far as the Chiefs, because they're not really that far off. People say how bad the offense is, and a lot of drop passes from them. You know, you're not seeing coaches up in arms on the sidelines and stuff like out here. Like you'll see a spatter on the sidelines with them, but I think it's a young group, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to figure it out. Because we were 29 points per game last year. In actuality, we're only like 6 points from that. And that might not seem like a lot.
That's a touchdown, dog.
It's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
And then you gotta remember we had 2 games where Pat, I know one, he slid he could have easily scored. That would have shot the points per game up. And then I think they took the lead another time where they could have scored.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have shot it up. It made it look a little bit better. But
yeah, to expound on my thing with Nagy is I'm waiting on him to put his mark on the Andy tree. It's like I see Doug Peterson has, I see EB has, and the Bears hiring and firing, he didn't leave a mark on the Bears.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I would have liked to see Justin Fields.
Out front dude. Maybe he just need to stay a coordinator.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, as an OC right now, I want to see you put your mark. Yeah, what's your style with Andy's style? With Andy's, you know what I mean? What's going to be your style within this West Coast adaptation? That's all I'm waiting for. It's like, okay, EB was like this, Doug was like this. You're like what? And so I believe 7-2 is 7-2 with a defensive team or not. The offense is, I guess, it's a work in progress under Nagy. Yeah, fair enough. Yep.
So those are our coaches of the year. What's the next one, Joe?
Who's your Miss Tez? Who's your coach? I didn't catch yours.
Who'd I say? Dan Campbell.
Okay.
Good one. Good one. Yeah, Dan Campbell. How'd he get overlooked?
And then we gotta think about that. That's a good one because Detroit was another one of those teams that for years they went through a whole stretch where they had talent, man. Like look at the running back position.
Man. It's crazy because it's the Lions and you expect them to be like one of the worst.
We thought they was gonna be jokes this whole year.
Yeah.
That's good. They
come to an end eventually
during the off season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, starting there, they did make some good moves, and then they came out. They punched us in the mouth. You know, you know what I'm saying? But they still rolling on people right now. Like they said, I mean, that's a season turnaround completely. And like you just said, they can lose out the rest of the year right now, and they still did better than what they did last year.
You know what, Tez? I think Motown needs that as a city, though, too. That's a feel-good story for Motown because all they had was Barry, y'all, to cheer for. Even though it's going to end up in L's, Calvin John, Megatron, Stafford. To see Stafford go to another team and win a ring, that can't be good for Motown people. It can't be good.
And then,
you're right, they need that.
They need that. Because, Goff was part of that trade.
Yeah. Yeah.
They traded Goff for Stafford.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That worked out for both teams, though.
Actually.
Yes, sir.
That really did work out for both teams.
Yes, sir.
Super Bowl, and I mean, Goff doing his thing now. So.
Yes, sir. Yep.
There's a lot of people that saying Detroit might be the sleeper to make the Super Bowl in the NFC.
Yep.
I don't think maybe another year. I don't think this year. I think it's just like as bad as I hate the Cowboys. It's not even like that I hate the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
I love when they lose because they ain't got to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as bad as I hate to admit, the Cowboys got a good shot. You got to stay fit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they say that about the Cowboys every year.
Yeah, of course.
Cowboys got a shot every year.
Yeah, every year.
Fans, you're right. And that's what I hate about them, Mike.
So, you know.
But y'all know what, fellas? Detroit goes as far as Jared Goff can take them, and the Cowboys go as far as Rain Dakota can take them. And that's it. Rain Dakota.
There's about 5 teams that got a chance. It wasn't like that last year. It was, you look at maybe 3 that you like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Eagles are a problem.
Eagles is a problem. That's my top in the NFC.
Eagles are a problem.
Yep.
You know.
And if the Niners can stay healthy.
Yeah.
They will.
And Brock Purdy, I just don't believe in Brock Purdy ultimately.
Again, with that, like it's almost a plug and play any quarterback there because look what they did with Garoppolo.
Right. I mean, you got those offensive weapons as far as McCaffrey. You got Debo. You know what I'm saying? You got Ayuk. Like,
right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got. Mm-hmm. It's hard to, as a quarterback, to not. You know what I'm saying? You just got to give them the ball. I don't care if you run it.
Play within the system. Don't try to do nothing extra.
Yeah, see, even in all that driving the car, not wrecking it, your ass still has to convert 3rd and 7s and 3rd and 8s and 3rd and 13s, and you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, other than that, what's separating you from anybody? Yeah.
And that's what I say, man. You can plug almost anybody in at quarterback
over there
in the 49ers because they got a solid defense, but they got a top 5 defense. They had, well, I don't know if it's top 5 now, but towards the beginning of the season, they were a top 5 defense, maybe almost the best in the league. Then they got weapons all over the place. You got McCaffrey, you got Kittle, you got
Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk.
You know what I'm saying? They just got weapons on top of weapons. They left tackle. You know, we tried to get it. You know, so you can plug
my boy from my team who we drafted. Yep. Trent, my boy, who we drafted, who I watched grow. Yeah.
Quarterback over here, man, and I think they'll be fine. Right. So, you know, they're probably in a situation that they're in and they did it with Garoppolo. They're doing it with Purdy. So the look is still out on Purdy. It's not a let's see what he does this second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think the NFC ultimately comes down to who's your best quarterback and is he playing well? Who's playing the best football in December, January to get to February? I think that's always the case because defenses, some teams are portable, some teams are not. The San Francisco 49ers are a portable team. You can put them anywhere. They're going to run the football. They're going to punch you in the mouth, and they're going to play hard defense. That goes anywhere.
They run Detroit, the football to get the lead, and then they start passing.
Detroit and Dallas are dome teams to me. I know, I'm sorry, the Cowboys, the hole is in the sky so God can watch them play. It's an almost dome. But
that was the old stadium. The new stadium is a dome.
Yeah, it is a dome. So it's like, okay, Jerry's world, yeah, it's a dome.
Yeah, it's a dome.
So they're a dome team. Can they play out in the elements? Is Dallas portable? Can I put Dallas anywhere and they'll play like that? I don't know yet.
They're in a dome, like you said. So does they style of football translate in like in December where they got to come to Kansas City or they got to go into New England or even
come on now, come on now.
So I don't think that style of football because they try to pass. They're passing team.
They're pass happy. Philly is portable. I can put the Eagles anywhere.
They go anywhere. They travel anywhere.
Anywhere at any time of the season. You know what I'm saying? And it's like at the end of the day, are you gonna stop them from running? If you let them run, not let them. If they run on you, and then they're able to pass on you, because Jalen is a dual threat. And then that D is going to get after your ass. So it's like the Eagles are a legitimate threat. It's almost like, to me, if that knee ain't worse than what we thought, I think the Eagles are damn near a shoe-in for the NFC Championship. That's just me, though. Yep.
Yeah, but they got to be able to, well, it's not them. It's Dallas. It's Dallas. They got to be able to.
Yeah. Who do y'all trust to stop the Eagles?
Yeah, it's going to go through.
I don't know. Detroit.
Yeah. Detroit got a shot.
In Philly?
I really do think it'll be an Eagles in Detroit, like Philly and Detroit.
That would be exciting too. Yeah. They played a hell of a game last year, week 1. I don't think people remember that game.
Jared Goff, he be throwing that thing.
Yeah.
And he got some who, you know what I'm saying, be making plays.
And like you said,
and he got to run it back.
And like you said,
yes, sir. And the tush push, dog. The tush push, should the tush push be banned? Just short answer.
I don't think so, but the thing is, they've been figuring out ways to actually, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been getting it as he went from, what was it, like 80%?
We stopped it. Yeah, the commander stopped it and forced the fumble.
Just going down.
And then
but is that rugby? Because remember, I know y'all are old enough to remember, you couldn't aid the runner.
Yeah, you couldn't.
You couldn't aid the runner.
Running back forward now, even with the running back, the offensive lineman can push them forward. Now they're not supposed to pull them, but they can get behind and push. So I mean, that's legal. So I guess
now we're playing rugby then.
When the quarterback gets hurt and has to miss a few games, it'll still
exactly.
Tell somebody get hurt.
Yeah. So Phil's definitely on the team. Make our picks. What you got up, Jeff? What's next?
I can't hear you, Caesar.
What's next?
Who's your mid-season MVP?
Ooh. I'm gonna be biased on this one. I'm gonna just be biased on this one, and I'm gonna give my reason why. And now anybody can win this award, and we know this is a quarterback award, so I am gonna pick a quarterback, even though there's a running back or two that I can mention. There's a couple that I can mention, and this is my opportunity to be biased because I'm gonna pick Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna say why. I think Patrick Mahomes, because as all the analysts say, like, who is he throwing the ball to? They said outside of Travis Kelce, if you stop Travis Kelce, man, you can beat the Chiefs. Well, you're sitting at 7-2 right now. He's throwing the ball. Scott Moore hasn't really shown you. He took the leap from last year. Rashee Rice actually is playing better, outplaying Moore. So he don't have any weapons.
Support your boy. Support your boy, see? Support your boy. That's the GOAT.
Yes, sir. Who y'all got?
I got A.J. Brown.
I can agree with that.
That's
who I would have picked.
That's a good pick.
Him and Lamar, but I wanted to go with somebody other than the quarterback. So
that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
That's who I would have.
You know I can't go against that, right, Jeff? I could only support that. That dude, when I first saw him, I thought that was a damn tight end at first. I was like, who the hell is this fast tight end in Tennessee? because he was all top heavy and bulky up top. I was like, damn, this damn. Yeah.
I don't know. I would have probably, I don't know. Just because we playing him, I ain't gonna pick AJ Brown. So I'm gonna probably say Tyreek, just because we done already beat him. But you know he's falling too, so I can't.
Shit,
you can't really hide that.
He had 1,000 yards, like.
AC's after 2 games.
Did anybody stop this?
God damn, this dude.
Is Tyreek Hill the most dangerous player in the NFL? Is he the most?
Yes. He's a damn cheat code, boy.
And like, he's unfair.
Golly.
Man, you know what's crazy? Because I play Madden. I'm a commissioner in the league in Madden, right? So it's like people that want to trade for this dude, and I'm talking about trade elite quarterbacks for him. That's how much of an impact this dude makes, man. Yeah, like speed kills. He's the definition of speed kills.
I actually went into a game. I can't remember who we played. He was there too. Tyreek, and they literally threw like 10-yard pass to the guy. And just to see him, there was defenders coming at him. But if you coming at him and not going towards him at a
where you
think
you want it to go ahead of him.
It just looked, man, that speed to see him run in person is unreal.
Man.
Like we see it on TV, but to see it live is like, God damn, like.
Man, that's my choice of MVP. I mean, I used to go to St. Joe to Chiefs training camps. So to see Patrick do a speed out, like, you know, most of us, like me and Jeff, got receiver backgrounds.
Right.
Okay, now mainly,
and you,
when you running out, you're going out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? You're anticipating. I got to do at worst. If it's a late throw, then I got to 2-tap this mug. I got to Tony 2-tap my feet to stay in on the out. This dude can cut a speed out inside, catch it, turn around, juke defenders, and run upfield. I've never seen that in my life. To see that in real life, you're like, damn, how fast is this damn dude?
Man, was he faster than Bo Jackson?
Yeah, he 4.2.
That would be, you know what? Bring back the NFL's fastest man. Bring it back. Sponsor it up. Let's see it before Reek is too old and Lamar is too old. Who is the fastest man? I think it's Reek.
Fast. It's some fast people in the league.
Yeah, man.
Scotty Miller.
Yeah. Waddle's fast. Nicole is fast. A-Chain.
He's making the
DK. Yeah.
Really the whole Chiefs. I mean, really the whole Dolphins offense.
Yeah,
like in the Seahawks.
Yeah. They got some
Lockett is in there. Yeah.
DBs is fast too, so
yeah.
And Simmons here, a linebacker ran a low 4.3, like almost a 4.2.
That's insane nowadays. That doesn't make any sense.
Linebacker.
Come on, man.
That fast. That's what Byron moving that
bruh.
Watching the combine, seeing linemen run faster than I could probably run, and they outweigh me by 200 pounds.
It's some
linemen running 4.6s at 300 pounds.
Y'all, Montez Sweat is 6'6", 262, and ran a 4.41.
That is
Stop playing with me. That's insane.
I would not want that dude coming to tackle.
Man.
Like, I just beat your fat lineman. Watch out. And now I got a free shot at you running for
boy, look. Your skeleton gonna move, boy.
Man.
That's crazy. So
they gonna knock something loose in your skeleton, boy.
You ain't gonna have a skeleton.
that wind gonna leave that body.
Boy.
So who's y'all's offensive player of the year?
Offensive player of the year. Hey, now I will go with Tyreek. I would go with Tyreek simply. No, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna wait because I think without Tyreek Hill, I'm gonna go with Tyreek Hill. Without Tyreek Hill, that team is not the same. I mean, we kind of see that because like last year they didn't.
With Waddle.
Yeah, with Waddle, with Mostly, with I can't call the tight end.
Gesicki.
Right. Gesicki. You know, they was okay, but they wasn't quite what they are this year. So now you take Tyreek Hill away. I think if you take Tyreek Hill away, any team outside, like we seen the Chiefs succeed without him. Like, he's a weapon. So offensive player of the year. Then this man almost had literally, I think he had 1,000 yards, bro. I might be wrong on the amount of games. Like 5 or 6 games. Like he's on pace to have like 2,500 yards.
That's insane, dog.
Oh,
What is he doing out here?
That's right. And then Tua, he's just literally just throwing the ball as far as he can throw it, and then
letting him go get it,
running under it. So,
or he's just throwing slants and he's just gone.
He's taking it to the house.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think he's the most dangerous person in space because like it don't matter what you do with him. You give him the ball as a running back, and you get 2 blocks, he out of there. You give him the ball.
He giving you the deuces, baby.
He out of there.
You gonna get the deuces.
90 yards. He could take a fade ball to the crib.
I got 3 names because I already have Tyreek as my MVP. I'm caught between CMC, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Tyreek.
And
who you got?
Yeah. I'm caught between 3 names. CMC, Jalen Hurts, and Tua. So if I had to just make a decision, give me CMC. CMC's a bad man, boy. That's a bad white boy, boy.
I like it.
Yeah, I like Pacheco though, because he's the hardest runner in the NFL. He's the hardest runner in the history of the NFL. He looked like he just stomping when he
was mad.
He scares me, boy. I'm like, boy, them ACLs can't take too many stomps, boy. Stop stomping like that, dog.
He pops right back up. I mean,
you need the first one.
That's
Marion Barber type of dude. I remember Marion Barber.
Play for the.
Rest in peace to Marion Barber. Yeah.
Who you got, Jeff?
I got Amon-Ra St. Brown with Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's a good pick. Yeah. Yep.
So far.
Yeah, he's making. Nice. Yeah, he's looking good over in Detroit.
He's been real good to me in this fantasy league. So
he did the church man and everything. I appreciate you.
I've been loving it.
Yeah, his team.
Was he a draft pick or a free agent pickup?
I drafted.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He ain't going nowhere either. He will be trying to, you know what I'm saying?
It's almost
who's y'all defensive player of the year?
I don't know if I got him in our league. I know I got him in my money league that I'm in, both of them. But I do got Tyreek.
Yeah, I went
basically
with
all my leagues.
You got Brown.
CMC.
Chris.
Defensive. There's some names.
Oh, defensive.
Trent McDuffie.
That's good.
I don't care. Trent McDuffie. That's good. I ain't even being biased.
Hey, you can go Snead because Snead's been locking down number 1 wide receivers to where, like, I'm not gonna pick Snead. I'm gonna have to think about it. I might go Snead, but let me think about it.
Trent McDuffie, he just got 4 forced fumbles. As a cornerback, that's wild. And like I'm pretty sure he's under like 28% completion rate, you know, when targeted. And that's crazy.
So the Ravens are the number 1 D. The Ravens are the number 1 D. I don't know if I would say the Raven though. Number 2 defense is Cleveland. You know what? Myles Garrett, man. Myles Garrett is a bad dude. God damn, that dude is a beast. He's a damn beast. I was gonna say Minka, but I gotta go Myles Garrett, man. Myles Garrett is just a dominant force in the league right now.
I don't want to pick a Chief because then it's just gonna be obvious. Like he's just being biased. So I'm trying to let me see. I could go with Michael Parsons, maybe.
Okay, Micah.
Player on defense right now in the NFL.
Who's Micah? Yeah. He's a bad dude. I see him every year, twice. About to see him Thursday, next Thursday. I mean, yeah, boy. Here we go. We'll give it a go.
I think he is a spark plug for that defense.
No, for sure.
You know, so if Tavon Diggs, I might be saying his name.
Trayvon Diggs, Trayvon,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, he got hurt. He tore his knee.
Yeah, he was healthy. I would pick him because he was like before he got injured, he was already on the route to do what he did last year. Like he's a problem because he was like Brandon Flowers kind of was to us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not Brandon Flowers. The one we drafted, he left. He went to
Carr.
Peters.
Marcus, darling. Marcus Peters.
But yeah, he was one of those type of players to me. So he was on pace to like do what he did last year as far as interception and stuff. He's definitely somebody that quarterbacks want to know where he had to throw away from.
But that's the thing. I don't know. He get picked on a lot. So, that's why he got good numbers because he get picked on a lot. And he take a lot of gambles. He take a lot of risks. That's what makes him, to me, I like that. Like, man, hey, take that risk. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, honorable mention to Aiden Hutchinson of the Detroit Lions. That boy is bad. Aiden Hutchinson balling.
I think we could have drafted. No, I was hoping we did.
Yeah, he went number 1 overall, boy. Aiden in that the Bosa's mold, you know what I mean? And Nick is balling. I don't know what's wrong with Joey, but Nick always balls with the 49ers. Nick is a problem. If he
Joey always hurt hamstring growing or something.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my defensive coordinator. I mean defensive player of the year. You know?
Mine is Max Crosby.
Of course. Why am I not surprised?
Look at his stats. Fourth in the league in sacks, second for tackles for loss, leads the league in quarterback hurry, and he's played 98% of the defensive snaps.
Okay.
And he be getting high in interviews. I know you seen it.
Huh?
He be getting high in them interviews. I know you seen it.
Max is a beast though.
I wish we had that clip with I think it was last season when we played. The Chiefs played the Raiders, and Max Crosby got a hit on me.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
He gonna talk that trash now. That's for sure.
With Peyton and them, I seen it. Yeah, they kept on bleeping it.
Hey, man, don't play that right now. We gotta play them twice.
Yeah, we gotta play them.
You know what's funny? Yeah, you know what's funny about that game is I was calling it while watching it. I said he done pissed Patrick off. I said, now it's good while they up. And he done pissed Patrick off, and sure enough, here gonna the Chiefs come back. So,
Patrick, dude, he got that thing. He's got that. I don't want to call it a Mamba mentality. It's more like a
Jordan.
I want to say Jordan-esque because
The Mamba mentality is Jordan's mentality.
Jordan, yeah. So yeah, I guess you can say it way, but that's what I like.
That competitor click on and I'ma kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your ass now.
He's in interviews like, well, you know, it's about the team.
Hey, the character Wolverine has what is called a berserker's rage. If you piss him off enough, he will just see nothing but red. Yeah. And that's everybody's ass get out of his way. So yeah, I would say a berserker's rage. Yep. Yes, sir.
Is that it, Jeff? On the
we got rookie of the year, offense and defense. If y'all want to go there, then that'd be
I think rookie of the year is unanimous. CJ Stroud.
Yeah,
offensive rookie.
I like that. Like, I mean, I don't know who else you can go with. There's running back too.
Yeah, is it a running back out here?
Yeah, I like Tank Dell.
Oh, Bijan.
Tank Dell,
baby.
Tank Dell. Tank Dell.
They could tie for.
I go with Stroud.
I'll definitely go with Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud.
Tank Dell, like I said, he coming up right now. So
I mean, defensive rookie of the year.
Defensive, I might have to go with Joey Porter Jr.
Yeah, I went with Byron Young with the Rams and linebacker with the Rams.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with Pat Sutton. I like how he's balling, even though their team is not. Again, I'm trying not to be biased. People know I'm a Chiefs fan, so I didn't agree with Jeff with Black Crosby. I didn't.
Of course you didn't. Crosby didn't pick your boy. What's his name? Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
You can't remember when this nigga's meat fell out in the combine. This dude here.
I don't want to keep picking cheap players because then it's obvious, you know. I could have went with a number. I could have went with chief players throughout this whole segment. I could have went with Andy Reid, you know, because he's still, again, they don't have the offensive weapons according to the analysts in the league, and he's still doing what he's doing. He's able to move right along. That's like they going in the same direction they was in last year. I wouldn't have Mahomes as the same piece. I could have picked Chris Jones. I could have picked Snead. I could have went on the other side of the ball, you know, but I don't want to keep it. So I'm trying to move.
Yeah, don't beat Nick Wright.
Yeah, I am just like Nick Wright.
He's everything all the time. He's supposed to be objective.
Right.
Damn bias.
Shout out.
Are y'all calling Nick a homer?
Very much so.
He got a true stuff. Real stuff.
Very much so. Biased ass homer.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure you do because it's your team. That helps a little bit.
So yeah, that's what I went with. You pick yours.
I don't know. I like. Oh, you said rookie? Yeah. I don't
rookie
know.
Defensive player, right?
Yeah. It's hard.
It's hard to know. It's hard to know who really is balling.
Who the rookies are.
Yeah, and then like even though the league has changed within the last few years from being a defensive league to an offensive league, I think the defense has definitely caught up with the offense and know what was pretty much going on now. So it's almost going back to a defensive.
But the offense gonna adjust again. That's all. That's what the
Yeah, that's all. Y'all know what? I'm changing my pick, and I saw him last week. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This might be probably unanimous on other boards. Devin Witherspoon for the Seahawks. That dude is balling as a rookie. That dude is balling. They saying he might be that dude that's turning them around. You know what I mean? Over Tyreek Woolen. And Rick Woolen is a badass corner. So, yeah, man. Witherspoon. Huh?
Where do Seahawks stand in record-wise?
They're 6-3. They're 6-3.
Yeah, because I know they was mentioning one of the teams in the NFC too. They was mentioned.
Yeah, you know, Pete don't get no love, but since making the Russell Wilson trade now, Geno balled last year.
He didn't
They
look
made
like
the playoffs.
a situation where he was gonna be.
Yeah, and they balling this year.
Balling again.
So you know what I'm saying. So Pete Carroll could really be in that argument of Coach of the Year too, if somebody really wanted to make it. So yep.
Who else we got, Jeff? What else we got?
That's it. Unless y'all want to talk about who the biggest disappointment is so far.
Is it Bryce
He
Young?
came in with a bunch of hype and it just fizzled out. That's who I see.
League
He ain't got a whole lot around him over there either.
League wide, biggest
Yeah,
disappointment.
league wide.
Our player.
Which player would be your biggest or team?
You know what? If y'all don't do it, I will. You know what? I'm so sick of Brandon Staley and the Chargers. This hype. Justin Herbert for me. I am. There is talent everywhere with the Chargers. Okay, what is the problem?
It's
got to be Herbert.
I believe, they do.
That team is just hurt.
Always hurt. Keenan Allen stays hurt, even though he's playing now. But that's not the reason. That's not the reason for this.
You were up 20-something in the playoffs and y'all lost.
Yeah,
y'all supposed to come back with fire.
I think
I'm seeing the Jags come back with more fire than y'all. Who lost that game and who won that game? Where's the fire at?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is Staley is going to get fired since you don't have fire. Okay, where is Herbert? Herbert was supposed to be the next whatever, in the league. It's people that have Herbert as being elite. Herbert's not elite.
They got Josh Allen as being elite. Neither is he.
Yeah. Me and your pops used to argue that. It's like Josh Allen, whether he's elite or not.
Yeah. I don't believe, like Josh Allen is too inconsistent. He's always been inconsistent to me. And
in his big moments, he is. Yeah.
Moments. He's always like he's not the dude. And then
not at all.
When they need him to be the dude and he makes the play, then all of a sudden it's like it goes to his head, and then now he's wanting to put on that Superman cape every game, and it costs him every time.
And so, you know what? His best game, he lost. Exactly. His best game to me is the AFC Championship. What was that? That wasn't the AFC Championship. The AFC Divisional game with Patrick Mahomes, which is the reason why Bills Mafia cried about the overtime rules, which is why we finally got a sudden death. Overtime rule. But it's like that was his greatest game to me. And he never followed that game up.
And then now that Daboll is gone, man, it's just like I think it's to me he's never been elite. He's always been a good quarterback. I mean, you can't take the talent away from him. He's got talent, but again, it's just like to me, an elite quarterback is you got the physical ability, you're cerebral, you got it up. You know what I'm saying? And then you can make a difference. You can make a difference. Like when the game is on the line, I can put it on your back, and I know that's where we need to go.
But that's a short list. It's levels to this. It's levels to this.
Yeah, it's levels to it. Now, okay, and we can go. We can do this. We can go down a list of top 5 quarterbacks. Elite quarterbacks. Do we have 5 elite quarterbacks?
I don't even know if we got 5, bro. I got Mahomes, Burrow, and Jalen Hurts.
And I'm questioning Burrow now.
No,
Is Hurts? Is Hurts there? Of 1 year?
No, because he was
1.5.
I can't. I don't even think we got 5. I can't put Hurts in there. Now, he's a great quarterback. He could be on his way to him. He's a smart guy. He's a dual threat.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if there was a third up there, I don't know. Can you put Jalen over Lamar? Is Jalen Hurts a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson?
The only reason I would say, in my opinion, we can go around on this. The only reason I say I would go Jalen over Lamar because Lamar got him to a Super Bowl. And I can't really say Lamar. I mean, Jalen did it. It was the team.
Yeah, Jalen got him over the hump.
Yeah, he got him over the hump. So, and Lamar, did it? What? 1, 2 playoff games? 1. Did he win 1?
Now let me throw this frisbee. Let me throw this frisbee right back at that. If that rationale is that because Lamar's in a conference with the man, and if Jalen Hurts were in the same conference with the man, would he have gone?
I don't think so. That's a good question.
I mean, I just feel like switch the teams, switch the quarterbacks and which team they was on.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
good
yeah.
one.
Okay. Could Lamar do it with the Philadelphia team that Hurts had?
Easily.
They would have carried that team that Lamar had because they had injuries too last year, didn't they? Yeah. So I mean, and now look, they a healthier team this year, and now look at them, they rolling.
I would put if you put Lamar on the Philadelphia with that talent,
they win still.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, they win still.
One, I think Lamar is a more talented runner
player. Yeah.
Than Jalen is at this point. And by the way, Lamar, remember when he first came into the league, he was skinny as hell.
Mm-hmm. Now he done bulked up.
Even like, man, that dude probably ain't even gonna play 5 years.
That's why they were trying to put him at receiver.
Yeah, but then
that's funny now because now the conversation becomes who is number 3?
Right.
Is Lamar better than Josh? I would have to say so.
Yep.
So is Lamar 3?
I don't think Joe or
Pat is number
Josh
1.
is top 5.
Right. So
you said you don't think Joe Tez?
I don't think Joe Burrow or Josh Allen are top 5 quarterbacks.
Hey, can you
Okay.
Since we go into since we go, because we might as well go into it. Man. Pull up that.
I gotta ask Tez why he pulling it up. Why Tez? Why you say not Joe?
I mean, look at what he got, and look at what he got. 2 number receivers.
He got 3.
He got a good running back. Only thing that could be hurting them is they O-line, but it's like they wasn't giving us that benefit of the doubt when we didn't have a good O-line.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
In the Super Bowl, and they was just blaming Pat Mahomes, but everybody knows.
But we still proving ourselves.
Is a space player? That's a funny question because now Tez, you remind me of is a space player a good space player when you consistently have good hands?
I mean,
and then
you
look
can't
at this.
create books out of nothing.
Pull up the video. What you say, Jay?
Word.
If you ain't got nothing to win a book, you can't win a book. I mean, you can't win with 2, 3s, and 4s.
Okay.
But we don't go with nobody.
Around them.
With a messed up day.
Are you a good space player if you have all aces and the goddamn both big jokers?
All the aces.
Word, and you bet 6.
Hey, so everything. Like, so are you a good player or you just got a good hand? But I will say this: while we pulling up, this is my thing with Joe Burrow, and we were talking this like because we were like, and Patrick Mahomes is 3-0 or whatever it was the record was against Joe Burrow and all this. He's elite. They were even going as far as saying that he was better than Patrick Mahomes. He's the best quarterback in the league.
Burrowhead.
All this. So I disagree, not just because I'm a Chiefs fan, but you got to look at the evidence right here. So
he's made throws. He's made clutch throws when he had to make throws. So I'll give him that.
But I can't put him in an elite category because this is it's his 4th year. He's already been done for the season twice. This is the first one. This is his.
But that ain't got nothing to do with talent.
It does not. But again, is it the hand that you're dealt, or are you an elite quarterback? So if you took Joe Burrow and you put him on another team, will he have success? Yeah, I believe so.
All right, well, let's do it like this then, C's. I can answer it like this. Let's remove these seasons he's been hurt, and let's go with the resume. So that would mean in 2 seasons he's been in a Super Bowl and been in an AFC Championship. You got to say that's elite.
Okay,
you got to say that's elite.
Look at it from that perspective. If you take out the first season, and then I'm not even gonna blame. I can't even blame Joe Burrow. This is the point that I wanted to make while we talk about Joe Burrow. I think the organization they didn't do him any justice. Like they failed him.
Why you say that?
Because they failed to protect him. We can go back. I can look. Joe Burrow.
His wrist. They can't do nothing on his wrist, and on that sack right there, you can't do nothing on that.
I mean,
ain't nothing you can do. He's in the pocket.
I don't think he should have been playing with the bad calf or whatever he was playing with because he clearly wasn't himself.
Yeah. Now that I agree. Yeah.
And you
yes, sir.
Man, look. Okay, let's go. 2020. He played 10 games. He was sacked 32 times in 10 games. That's crazy.
Well, he's a rookie, so he's going to hold the ball a little. Now, on that sack, not sack. On that hit, he got rid of the ball.
He got rid of it. He did.
Let's say that's after the throw, so he can't do anything on that.
I don't know if you can pull the video back up, but we can see how many seconds it took him. Is he getting the ball out fast enough? I don't know.
As a rookie, you can't blame him.
Too, so you got to get a receiver time to get down there.
True.
Yeah.
So that goes to play calling. So it's the offensive coordinator calling plays, putting them in bad situations with bad play calling.
Okay, so 2021, he played all 16 games. He was sacked 51 times. I'm sure that was probably tops in the league. Probably not more than Josh Allen was if he was still alive.
That's 3 a game. 3 sacks a game. That's still consistent with 10 sacks, 10 games, 32 sacks. So, I mean, the line ain't been the best.
And then
can anybody name a Bengals offensive lineman, by the way?
Well, whoever the Chiefs had last year, didn't they sign one of y'all old linemen this past
offseason? We got rid of him. I mean, because
big boy Orlando Brown Jr. Yeah.
A lot of sacks and what they call them, dropbacks.
Yeah, now look and see, and going back to that, he wanted to get the left tackle because he wanted the left tackle money. And to be honest, Andy Reid protected him. And that's my opinion. They protected him because they had Pat kind of getting the ball out quick. Pat ain't dropping back 5, 6, 7. He's going away from his blind side. So he's like, of course he looked good here. Like it's not like Pat standing in the pocket and surveying the field. That's not his game.
Right.
Pat is if you want to be blunt about it, he's a backyard football player. He draws it up. He's the one that draws the play up in the dirt and let's execute.
Now people forget people forget how mobile Burrow is. Joe Burrow is not a drop back. He can be a drop back passer, but Joe Burrow really can be a runner too.
He don't run.
Joe Burrow is mobile as hell.
Yeah,
that knee injury, that knee injury kind of took a little away, but Joe Burrow can get out of that pocket.
Yeah, he can.
With the quickness.
He prefers pocket pass. He prefers his playmakers make play. But
Burrow reminds me of a mobile Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
Like a more mobile, because Troy could run out of there at times, but that wasn't really his game. But if you were to say what quarterback, that's who he reminds me of, a mobile Troy Aikman. Yeah. Whereas Josh Allen reminds me of a big ass Elway.
Yeah.
If you supersized Elway, that damn arm like Elway.
Oh, Roethlisberger. Yeah. He got that Roethlisberger type.
That big ass, yeah. He's like 6'5", 250.
Russian.
Oh, okay. So all right, look, all right. These are his stats. So 10 games, he carried the ball. This can't be right. In 2022, he carried the ball 37 times. He had 142 yards rushing.
That's Joe?
Yeah, this is Joe. This is 2020.
Tell him something, Joe.
This is the year that he only played 10 games. He carried the ball. He played 10 games. He rushed the ball 37 times. He had 142 yards. The next year, he played all 16 games. He carried the ball 40 times. He had 118 yards rushing. So that's
that
like
knee coming back though. He ain't trust that knee yet.
Yep, and then
he ain't trust that knee yet.
Go to 2022. In 2022, he played all 16 games. He was sacked 41 times. He had 16 carries for 75 yards. And then in this year, again, he only played 10 games. He's out for the season for the second time in his 4-year career. I think he's Mr. Glass now. He's sacked 24 times. He rushed the ball. This year, he's actually ran the ball. That's just the least that he's ran the ball out of all 4 years. He had 31 carries for 8 yards rushing. So he wants.
He came in hurt though. He came in injured. He came in. He had what was it? A hammy?
This year.
Yeah.
This year.
What was his in? Huh?
He came in the season with an injured calf to start.
But he got
a calf. Okay, yeah.
What put him out was his whatever's going on with
his wrist. He tore a ligament in his wrist. Yeah, that calf you can't push off.
Again.
So I wouldn't say he's Mr. Glass. I just would say, unfortunately, he got hurt. Yeah.
So we don't have this data. We're looking off into the future. Next year he comes back. If he gets hurt,
somebody can step in his spot. If he was 2 to everybody, then Lamar's in a position to be 2. Josh Allen, his season ain't over, so he still has redemption.
Yeah,
but I don't think he's gonna do it. But you know what I'm saying? He has Diggs. How long are you gonna go with this experiment?
They got a touchdown coming up the rest of their season.
He got 2 tight ends. Gabe Davis is not a bad other receiver. He got weapons. He got backs.
Weapons, man, but I think Gabe Davis. I think it was a surprise to the league. His first year, and then moving forward, he don't look like the same guy he looked like here when because he was kind of handing it to the Chiefs that one year, man. I think he scored like 3 or 4 touchdowns.
It's something missing with them, ain't it? It's like you can't really put your finger on it. But they should be able to. Yeah, they don't have a run, but they should be. James Cook. They have backs.
Usually they lead rusher, isn't he?
I think it comes down to the head coach.
Yeah,
you don't call the plays, though.
Because now look at him.
You don't call plays.
No, he's 2 years removed.
Even when Dable called plays, it's like it's too Josh Allen reliant. That's what I feel like. He can run, yes, he can run, but all those power sweeps and all that, why?
Like, go win us the game, Josh. Go do something.
Yeah, make a play, Josh. Good attaboy.
I think they
Latavius Murray, they don't really use him.
Exactly.
For the playoff this year, Diggs is going to want out. Ain't nobody
like last year. Yeah. Again.
I don't think nobody's going to want to go there, so they're going to have to draft well. Hell, they might even think Josh Allen ain't the answer at some point. At some point, you can't just it's
they ain't getting rid of Josh.
Yeah, they ain't getting rid of Josh. That's Bills Mafia's idol.
They just need him to get out of his own head.
I think he might just need to press start somewhere else. It might not. They
don't know how to coach him.
We see the talent.
Yeah, trust the system. That's what they want. Yeah.
I don't play within himself, but they have to do too much. In my opinion,
Diggs won't out. this got to the point to where his not even like, hey, bro.
Hey, season. What people don't know about Stephon, he's a highly competitive guy. It's healthy. It's healthy, but it's like I don't think Josh Allen is good enough to force feed him like he wants.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you can trust me. You can trust me. You can trust me. And Josh Allen in double coverage can't trust you because he can't throw that open. If it's 3rd and 10, any good team is going to double him.
Right.
You're not throwing here. So, Josh, who you going to beat me with?
Right.
Now I'm going to make you hold this ball. Now you got to run. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 reads and run. 1 read and run. Okay, now we start popping your big ass.
And that's
now what?
Because he don't have it up here.
Not yet. Not yet.
He's robotic.
Not yet.
Like this your second read. You know what I'm saying? He's not able to scan the field. He's not able to extend. I don't want to say he can't extend plays because we've seen him do it.
Yeah, he can. But he believes in his arm too much to where
he got that Brett Favre mentality.
Yeah, that's that Elway. That's that young Elway, boy.
Then it's tipped to pick on.
Yep.
Got too much.
Because he can throw it the whole damn field. He got them old ass country arms, boy. You don't see arms like that. Him and Patrick. Patrick got to throw it out of the stadium ass arm, like.
But while we on the game,
are
they done? I don't think they make.
I don't know. What's the rest of their schedule look like?
Who done?
The Bengals.
I got y'all. I got my book.
I don't think they make it.
The Bengals. They're in last place now. Y'all know that.
That's crazy.
That's only gonna get worse.
Today, right?
Yeah.
This is week 10.
They play Thursday.
They have Pittsburgh.
That could be a loss.
Yeah,
they're at Jacksonville after that. That's Monday night. Indianapolis. Minnesota at home. They have Pittsburgh again.
Okay. All right, run it back again. I'm gonna give you my.
All right. November 26th, Pittsburgh at home.
I think Pittsburgh gets that one.
Me too. December 4th at Jacksonville on Monday night.
I think Jacksonville wins.
I don't think they can beat Jacksonville without Joe. December 10th, they're at home against Indianapolis.
I think they can win that game. I would have to see.
It depends on who their backup is, because Gardner Minshew, he can still win games.
Yeah. So I think that's a must win, we would say, right?
They have to win.
That's a must win. December 16th or 17th against Minnesota at home. I don't know.
I think Minnesota wins that.
Yeah. That's a must win.
Cincinnati or Buffalo?
Cincinnati.
I thought you were going through Buffalo's schedule.
Oh, y'all talking about Buffalo's schedule?
That's what I thought you
were doing. And then the Bengals play at Pittsburgh again on December 23rd.
I think it's a sweep. That's why I think
Me too.
I don't see Cincinnati making the playoffs now with Joe.
Yeah. And the very next week, December 31st, is at Kansas City. That's here.
Who's that?
Mm-hmm. And that's an L.
And
that's gonna be a bad L because that's personal.
Yeah, it's real personal.
And then to be determined what date that is, they play Cleveland to finish out the season. So I don't even have them making it.
Because the Browns got a what? Top 5. So out of those games, 7 of them, they probably get 2.
The Bills are at Philly.
They lose that.
They have a bye after that. Then they're at Kansas City. Then they play Dallas at home in Buffalo.
God,
that's rough. That's rough.
They should win.
They should win that. Yeah, I agree with
Especially
you.
if the weather's
Where's
JB. Huh?
Where's that game?
That's in Buffalo.
Okay, yeah, they should win that one. If it's in
Then
Buffalo.
they play the Chargers at in LA, December 23rd. After that,
Might win.
they should win that. Should. Then they play New England December 31st, New Year's Eve.
Oh, but you know
They
what?
should win that.
Should win
They
that.
should, but I don't know because that's a division. That's a division.
Mhm.
And those games are generally close, man. So they play each other twice a year. You know, even though the Patriots ain't playing where they need to be.
Yeah.
Games that, like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
that game, but I don't know.
They finish at Miami.
Miami wins. Depending on, where is it? That's at Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Depending on if Miami's
They'll be in good weather.
players.
Hey man, Buffalo might not make it. Like I said, if they lose this upcoming week, they in trouble. Because I don't even think
Yeah.
teams that's even
Yeah. Yes, sir. ACs, Tez, and JB, they can't go 0-3 in that Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys in that whole 3-game thing. They can't go 0-3.
They lose today.
They are going. I believe they don't win none of them games. Now y'all said y'all believe they can beat.
They play the Jets today.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, I'll say this.
It's gonna be tough for sure.
We're gonna have to move on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we spent a lot, man. We can go for hours.
Right.
I know. Yes, sir. I'm enjoying it.
Let's get to the pick'em segment, man. I love this because not only are we, trying to see, flex our expertise on these picks like everybody else, but I'm playing against myself too. I go from week to week. I'm like, well,
No, you're on the wrong one.
but yeah, so we're gonna go down the list. You already got the list up. I got it.
Yep.
Okay, you got it. Go ahead, bring it out. So this is our pick'em segment, man. Like I said, I got better from previous week. I was horrible from last week. I broke even before. So we gonna go. Down the list. Start with Thursday night.
We got Baltimore and Cincinnati.
I won that game.
Yeah, I won.
Got one now.
Me too.
Baltimore won. The spread was Baltimore -3.5, so
Yeah.
I went with that. They pulled it off for me.
And that was a game where both of them lost players. Bengals losing their quarterback, and Baltimore they lost
Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews. So moving forward, now I think the Ravens do got enough talent on their team, man, where they can get survive without Mark Andrews. But that was Lamar Jackson's security blanket. Words out here.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how they do these upcoming weeks. But I picked Baltimore. So we can go name
The next one was the Cleveland Browns and Pittsburgh Steelers. They got Cleveland favored 3.5
at home.
at home. So
I'm taking the Steelers.
I picked the +3.5 on Steelers.
Yeah, I went with
I
Steelers.
actually went with the Browns. I went with the home team. I know you get 3 points for being the home team anyway.
Tez, that's today?
That's today.
Today.
Yeah.
Damn, without Deshaun, they still thinking that wow, okay.
Yeah.
Damn, Vegas, what y'all know that we don't know? No, I'm just
I think it's gonna come down to the defenses. I think Baltimore has been getting after it a little bit better than the Steelers have. I would have given the edge of quarterbacking to the Browns, but Deshaun is due for the season. He's a lot of quarterbacks
They get
a lot
paid.
of big name players, man. But it's excellent season for.
That's a backyard brawl. That's an AFC North backyard. We hate you. Y'all hate us. Let's knuckle up and let's settle this right outside. Pull up right now. You know what I'm saying? On site. It's on site. That's one of them games.
Yeah, I'm going Browns. Who you got, Jeff?
Pittsburgh. I'm going with the Steelers. Thinking they're going to have more turnovers.
I'm the long horse. I'm with
Steelers.
All right, so we got Cleveland. We got Detroit and Chicago. Detroit 9.5 favorites.
I think this is unanimous. Lions.
Definitely going.
Yeah, that's a sweep right there.
Without a doubt.
Somebody should say the Bears. No, I'm just playing.
The Bears are about to lose.
9.5 is a lot. Damn, they expecting a blowout, boy.
I will say, Justin Fields is playing.
Oh, he's back this week.
He's back.
So that 9.5 point line.
Damn, even with him back.
They changed that.
Damn.
Would be a little
I
rusty.
may change that. What time they play? They play at noon. I might not change. But
Bears still got a savvy defense. So.
You know what? Because we're doing points.
The point spreads.
Yeah, so they got it. Detroit has to win by 10 points.
10 for sure.
That's a backyard NFC North battle.
So is.
Yeah. So
I think
Motown versus Chi-Town.
10 points.
I know that is.
I don't trust Chicago's defense to stop them.
They got a lot of offensive power.
Who you go with, Jeff?
Detroit.
They're gonna score some points.
I went with Detroit too, man. But 10 points, man, 10 points. I ain't gonna change my pick. I'm going with Detroit. Let's go to the next game.
We got the Los Angeles Chargers at Green Bay home. Yeah, at Green Bay. Green Bay are
Dogs.
Yeah,
they got Green Bay the underdogs.
Chargers is 2.5 underdogs.
So Vegas don't believe in Green Bay at all. Green Bay's at home, 2.5 point underdogs.
Jordan Love, yeah.
So what's
I think Staley has to win this game, y'all.
Yeah.
I think Staley is getting to that point where he could be fired if it was going to be a fire in season.
Another
one. I'll say Chargers out of their own desperation to win.
And that'll be if he loses and he get fired, that'll be the second coach in the AFC West.
Fired.
We'll see. I actually picked Chargers in this game. I hated to do it, but I don't believe in Jordan Love.
Not at this point.
Because he looked okay, but again, you take on somebody and you got scripted plays and all that. You look good. Then when the league get that film on,
it's a different story.
Yeah, the game speed it slows down for everybody else.
But you.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I went with the Chargers. Chargers should win this, but man.
Tez, what's that spread?
It's a 2.5 favorite for the Chargers.
What the hell is 2.5? That's crazy. Well, Vegas is off the chain with that. So you got Cali boys going to Lambeau in November, late November. I don't know what that weather is.
Yeah, I went with Green Bay.
You think they're going to win or you
think Chargers are going to charge her and they're going to screw it up and lose this game?
Because of the spread or the
No, I just think the Chargers are going to lose. I think the Packers will win the game.
Hey, I hope they lose, but I don't trust. I trust Herbert over Love, quarterback.
Yeah,
and they got Austin Eckler. I don't know who on Green Bay is. You know what I'm saying?
They got
Aaron Jones,
but he not on defense.
Nah, he ain't.
Who's gonna stop Eckler? Who's gonna stop Evans? I mean,
Well, I went with the
Chargers. Keenan Allen.
I can't even. I don't even know. Green Bay is just an anomaly this year to me. I don't know what's going on. I know that man ain't coming through that door no more. But yeah,
it's the quarterback. It's not the coach.
Yeah. A-Rod
They
is
need to
gone.
just run the ball. They need to run the ball more.
And that's the problem, man. I don't know why. See, because the league for the last few years has been a passing league. I think everybody.
Matt LaFleur. LaFleur.
All right. The next. Now this is out of hand right here, bro. And y'all ain't gonna believe my pick on this one. Go ahead, too.
Well, we got Las Vegas going down to Miami. With Miami, the 11.5 point favorite.
Damn.
12.5. Come on.
I don't know about that. Now, Antonio Pierce is a certain kind of guy. I don't know about 11.5. If I was a bettor, I think the Raiders covered that spread. I think Miami's going to win that game. I don't know about 11.5.
Me either. That's what I picked. I actually hated to do it, but I picked the Raiders because I don't 11.5. That's 12 points.
It's 2 touchdowns.
That's 2 touchdowns.
That's doable.
They are
They coming off of a bye week too.
They coming off of a bye. Pierce got the Raiders looking like a different type of game. They look more.
Pierce want that job.
They having fun. You know what I'm saying? Pull up the video.
Where the champagne at?
I'll see what they talking about.
They popping bottles and stuff, boy.
So I hope we can keep this up right here after the day.
This is Devontae Adams.
Come back.
Actually wanted. I thought he wanted out of Vegas. You know, listen to his press
If there's an upset out there, this is my upset.
Ooh. So do you think? So you actually think the Raiders can actually beat Miami?
Do I?
Me?
I think we can get ball control offense. We got to control the ball.
That's where you got to play the game. Sure. But realistically, with Miami coming off of a bye week, you know what I'm saying, they've been playing good. They just came off of a tough loss. So I just feel like they're going to be a little bit more hungry.
And
that rookie running back is back too, so that's another
and black guy. Herbie says his name. Yeah, he sure is.
If somebody motivates you to eat glass, you're gonna eat glass. So I'm just gonna say that like that. Like anything's possible.
That's why you got
Miami should blow them. Excuse me, I just don't think they will. I don't know. This is a funny game to me.
I think the Raiders are a motivated team. They're playing loose. They're happy. It's like the Wizard of Oz when the house fell on the wicked.
Yeah, this is house money to me. You playing with house money. You get me in blackjack and I'm playing with house money.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
I'm gonna hold tight to my. I'm gonna hold tight.
You only got a little bit of time before you can change it.
I actually feel like the Raiders is going. I feel like Miami's going. They could win this game. I think they'll win this game, but I don't think they're gonna win by no 12 points. I don't see 2 touchdowns. It's like with this motivated Raiders team, and they happy and they might try to keep. And Pierce is playing. He's auditioning right now for the head coaching job. So yeah, I just don't. Miami wins, but I just don't think there's gonna be no 12 points. I think it's gonna be a little bit closer. This your game right here, Kev.
Yes, sir, and you already know my answer. I'm tired of the bully. The only way you beat a bully is you bust that bully in his mouth and you dare the bully to hit you back, you know what I'm saying? This is why we do all those weights. This is why, you know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali once got his bike stolen. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a day where, you know, I grew up to My Bodyguard. Y'all remember that movie? My Bodyguard.
This is the New York Giants. For y'all who don't know, it's the New York Giants versus the Washington Commanders. I don't know why I always want to go back and say Redskins.
Yeah, keep saying
it.
Commanders.
The Commanders are 10.5, essentially 11-point favorites at home.
Ooh. Riddle me this.
Come into the game.
How can you bully the Eagles 3 games in a row, essentially, but you lose to the Giants? Make that make sense for me, everybody. Help me out.
You play the game.
Hey, but
that's why they play the game.
It's crazy how certain teams, like for a minute, they was trying to say the Bengals had the Chiefs. It's just certain teams that you just don't like.
It's all about matchups, man.
Yeah, it's matchups.
I'm tired of them. Okay, I'm tired of them.
But saying all that, I picked the Washington Commanders to win.
Attaboy. No.
I believe they're going to come. I believe they're going to come. Commanders come in 4-6 record. 2-8 record. The Giants do have some weapons. Matt Jones.
Yeah, but they ain't got no quarterback.
Danny DeVito. No, I'm just playing.
Essentially are the same quarterback.
Basically.
But yeah, I think Washington wins this. I think EB, he's got Sam Howell playing that.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Shout out to EB, man. EB for head coach.
EB. He
Let's
might
go.
I don't know. Do you think he'll take Rivera's place, or do you think he leaves to get ahead? Because I think
I think Rivera gets replaced with EB this season. He's already assistant head coach, and I think that because of the development of Sam, I don't think you fire him, and I don't think you would never pigeonhole a new head coach to keep the OC. So he might 17 interviews, y'all, in 5 years. Make that make sense, but hey, it is what it is.
We know that.
You know what it's about, but yeah.
Hey, for the record, I always thought, I used to think Eric B. Henry, I used to think that he wasn't quite ready. And then we had on First and Goal, shout out to your show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we discussed this one on the episode where
mm-hmm.
gave my reasons why, and then you came back with the response. There's a lot of I felt that it was Andy Reid, calling the plays,
doing it all. Yeah.
Like what does he do? Because I was one of those guys. Because I was like, man, let him sit under Andy Reid. Like I wouldn't, if it was me, I wouldn't be. I would say Andy Reid. Andy Reid retired, and there you go.
I got my shot.
I wouldn't go that way, but I know people got they got goals that they want to accomplish, and he wants to be a head coach.
Yeah.
So he had to make this move, but I was always that one that felt like he wasn't quite ready. And you said because I gave my reasons. You said, well, that's a lot of OCs that don't call.
Mm-hmm.
Like, under the enemy's tenure here in Kansas City, he's gotten this out of Patrick Mahomes. And, my pushback was always, but it could be Andy Reid too. But now I see it. I see it this year because that being holding people accountable. I'm not saying Andy Reid doesn't, but we know. We see.
Big Red is more. I mean, people don't realize he is a disciplinarian, but EB is like, it wasn't until EB talked, because you remember we didn't really even hear EB talk.
Right.
But it wasn't until he gave that interview and him being hired with Washington that I was like, oh, okay, he one of these dudes. He's like, I'm gonna get in your ass and we're gonna get it figured out. We're gonna put in the work. And when I start hearing that, I'm like, you know what? That's just what they need. But I thought that's what Ron was. A get in your ass, players coach. I'm gonna hold you accountable, but I'm not gonna condemn you. You know what I mean? Like Jimmy Johnson, Jimmy was a certain type of way. Jimmy, you mess up. Jimmy had that fear of you might get cut tomorrow. You mess up like that, where it's like, okay, EB is more, we're going to put in this work. So once I heard EB talk and once I saw him put in the work in training camp and then I saw people crying and whoever the report was. And another thing, our beat writers lie a lot. I didn't call them in lies. But anyway, with that said, Sam is developing faster than what everybody thought at this point. People thought he was going to be in the high 20s and everything. Instead, he's keeping us in games every week. Yeah. So that's the direct
effect of that.
The effect of that. That's directly from EB's work ethic and all of that stuff in the offensive system he's implementing. And then I turn around and I look at the Chiefs and I'm like, they miss a fire. And I guess that's who that fire was from, EB. You know what I mean? I don't think none of these receivers are dropping these balls if EB's in that ass.
I see that. I do. I definitely see that. I think it's almost like I don't want to use the word timid. It's like a timid coaching style that's in there now because it's like they coaching not to make the player nervous instead of like, hey, like pat them on the back, like, hey,
come on, next time, get it, guy.
Like,
you got this.
Hey, please that ball, like catch the ball. Yeah. Like I don't see that happening, but I think he's gonna get the most out. But I do give that credit to EB, and I think, man, look, what's the guy? Who was the Giants head coach a couple years ago? Gase. Was it Adam Gase?
Yeah.
Snorting coke every day before the game. Like, what's wrong with this dude? Coaching job, man. Come on.
Hey, you know what? And I mean, I think we all, if we played the sport or played any sport, personally, I didn't mind a coach F-bombing me. It's fine. You can F-bomb the team. It's fine. I grew up to that style of parenting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these old sensitive ass kids, they act like something's wrong with their self-esteem because the parent told you to sit the F down and shut the F up.
Hey, grew up in an era where, like, the mother from down the street could whoop your ass.
Okay. Okay.
Other ass.
Yeah.
Playing basketball.
Yeah.
And the coach was one of those type of coaches. And so I went to one of the games, and before I got to the game, her mother and her auntie was like, yeah, the coach is like, he was like drilling it down on this and that and on this on my daughter. So I'm sitting there because I'm the way they explaining it, I'm like, man, let him say one thing out of the way to my daughter and I'm on his head. And I seen he's like he'll put somebody on the bench and be like, that's why you're on the bench. And they were thinking that like he was like, I'm like, like I mean, that's ain't nothing to see here. We had coaches like I've been as baseball. I could be a power hitter on the team that I played with, and my coach come to me if I didn't hit a home run and tell me like, oh yeah, you must want to ride the bench. Like, man, if you don't get the offense going, then you going on the bench. And I'm looking like, you don't put me on the bench? And I goes out, get a home run, and then I almost hit another one back to back. Like, but I'm like, there's nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Coaching, boy. Hey.
Some you got
know how to motivate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coach like that. You got some that's like, remember Dick Vermeil? That brother used to
crying at the press conferences and all that. Stop crying, man. You don't quit crying. These guys, they're playing their hearts out, and man, shut up, man.
All right, let's run through the games, man. We got the Dallas Cowboys playing the Carolina Panthers. We got Dallas Cowboys 10.5-point favorites on the road.
It'll be worse than that. Poor Panthers. They'll be the Pussycats after today. No, I'm just playing.
And you know, the last week I had to pick the Panthers because they got their first win of the season the week before that, and I'm like, man, they might be motivated.
You thought it was turning
They
around.
got a taste of victory, and the locker room was happy. And
Yeah. Can I throw this out there before Tez and JB go? Trap game, Washington Thursday.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Nah, they should still beat the Panthers.
No, yeah. Okay. Yep. There it is.
But Dallas can't go in there now. Now, these are NFL teams. They all professional. They can't go in there and look at this. Because I think that's what happened with the Chiefs and the Broncos. I think the Chiefs went in there when they lost to the Broncos. Like, man, we just smacked these boys around 16. We just smacked them around like 5 years. And they went in there. They was talking. They made a big deal about Travis Kelce going to the World Series and all this stuff. Then
Yeah.
Take the game serious. Pat Mahomes was supposed to be there, but he didn't go because he was sick and all this. And I think they went in there like Tyson did with Buster Douglas. And he went in there like, man, I'm gonna just show up. I've been knocking everybody out, and that's what it's gonna be. And they was tired of that shit at that point. They like, man, look.
Good. I need them to play the Panthers very hard, everybody.
Yeah. But I actually picked Dallas.
Yeah, I picked Dallas.
And I think they're gonna cover these left points.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be bad. This will be the blowout of the week to me.
Yeah, Bryce Young just ain't showing enough to make anybody think otherwise.
Dun, 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 and that Fox theme music.
That's a clean sweep right there, man. Let's go to the next game. We got the Tennessee Titans against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars 6.5-point favorites at home. I got the Jacksonville Jags.
I got the Jags.
Jacksonville.
I picked Tennessee. I don't think Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville will win the game. I don't think they'll cover the spread though.
Interesting. So you think Jacksonville will win?
Yeah, I think they'll win the game. I think they'll win by a touchdown.
3-point
I
game.
think the Titans will lose by like less than the 7. Like 3 or something.
Henry don't look like Derrick Henry.
He ain't been the same. He had a couple good games where the old.
They're not the same. Yeah.
If defenses don't trust the quarterback, I'd make the quarterback beat me too. I'm putting 10 people in the box.
Yeah.
All right, Will Levis, let's see what you got.
Word. I'm not even playing corners, y'all. I'm playing linebacker.
I think they get back to one there today.
None of my corners are lining up for this game.
That's an extra defensive lead.
Arizona at Houston. Houston, 5.5-point favorite.
Houston. The Miko Ryans, baby.
Yeah, man, and that CJ Stroud, man, he balled.
Yeah,
I went with Arizona.
Oh, why you?
I think Houston will win, but I think Kyler Murray being back is going to
K1.
Damn, that's
I think they'll.
Yeah, I got to keep it.
I'm gonna keep mine.
I think they're gonna cover the spread and all.
Yeah, I think they're gonna cover. I think Kyler Murray, he's a man. I don't think his teammates like him.
They did all right. They won last week with him.
K1.
Yeah, but he's been hurt, so his attitude is probably different now. But when he was there he had weapons there, man. He was just, I don't know. At one point, I thought
he was a little immature.
Well, he'd be scooting and scatting his ass all over that field.
I think Kyler will keep it close.
Yep. So we got Tampa Bay at the 49ers. We got the 49ers, the whole team.
Blowout. San Fran.
Y'all know what?
Yeah,
I actually picked
I got San Fran.
And I think San Fran will win, but I tend to have 11 points. I don't
covering the spread.
These are a lot of 12 o'clock games. That's the last of the 12 o'clock games.
Yep. Well, actually, this game, the Houston game was the last 12. This game, San Fran and Bucks actually started 3:05.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right.
So I actually picked the Bucks, but I think San Fran is going to win. I just don't think 11 points is going to cover.
Damn, Vegas is expecting some blowouts, boy.
Yeah, and they've been doing that lately too.
It's that time of the season.
It's that time of the year where
we really separating teams now.
You know who's who.
Yeah, you know who's who.
So
we know who they were. We let them off the hook.
Let them off the hook.
All right, so
go ahead. You got it.
So we got the Giants, the New York Jets, versus Buffalo Bills.
The Bills Mafia.
Favorites.
Ooh, that's a good one right there. How many? What favorite?
Buffalo 6.5 point favorite.
It's a touchdown.
Ooh.
I got the Jets winning the game, and I think, you know what I'm saying, they might even win by 6.
I actually think the Jets.
So this is a rematch of Week 1. Y'all remember Week 1?
The Jets won.
When the Jets upset the Bills.
Yeah, I went with the Jets.
The Jets were the sweep.
But I think they'll win by like 3.
You picked the Jets too?
JB, you got the Jets with the sweep?
I got them with the sweep.
The sweep. Okay, Tez.
I actually think the Jets, I think it's going to be because their games normally are, again, this is a
divisional game.
You know what I'm saying? And always play the Buffalo Bills tight.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a 3-point game.
Oh, Zachary.
Oh, Zach attack.
I got the Bills.
You got the Bills?
I got the Bills because Josh Allen looked bad last week. They looked bad. And this is a rebound game against a divisional opponent.
What a new offensive coordinator.
I think they right this shit. Yeah, Ken Dorsey got fired. And I think Josh has to be on his best behavior today. So I got the Bills.
He's always up and down. And he just had a down game. So
yeah, good Josh today. Good job. This is good job.
Got a fire defense. You can't take that from him. And Josh Allen will get antsy. And he's gonna turn that ball over.
He will give them a chance.
I mean, Salah gonna play him where he gotta beat them. Yeah, this is good. Down Josh, good Josh today.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
All right, well, we got Seattle Seahawks playing against the LA Rams.
Who are the Rams? I don't know who the Rams are. What is their identity again? Give me the Seahawks.
They rebuilding right now. They're in the middle of a rebuild. So
it's supposed to be a rebuild, though.
I went with Seattle. I went with the road team.
I went with Seattle.
Yeah.
The Rams, like you said, who are they?
Who are they?
Cooper Kupp.
They not.
Yeah, Puka and Kupp. Who's throwing the ball to them? Ripping.
They had injuries. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. They kind of.
Who the hell is their quarterback now?
Hey, Cooper Kupp about to want out.
The quarterback's Matt Stafford.
He came back.
Yeah, Kupp is back.
I mean, Matt is back.
Matt is he back?
Stafford's back.
I don't know.
I know he didn't play last.
I mean, they'll need him.
I don't know, man. I'm just.
If it's all that whoever these backups are and all that, they're gonna get blown out.
I feel like Seattle's a better team.
Seattle's a better team.
We got Minnesota Vikings and Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos are the.
That's a hell of a game.
Yes, that's a hell of a game. And it's
Sunday night game.
Vegas sees it a little bit different. They got the Broncos 2.5 point favorites at
2.5.
Normally you get 3. home team. So Vegas, this is almost a push, a pick.
Yeah. I got Denver simply because they're home, and that's all. That's all. The only reason why I have Denver is because they're at home.
Yeah, I went with Minnesota. Because I like what's his name?
Dobbs.
Yeah, I like how
he came in.
Jobs.
And I really and you know, when I picked this game, I thought Justin Jefferson was gonna be back.
Yeah, man. Minnesota needs JJ at some point. Yep.
I think he'll be back within the next couple of weeks because he's out.
Yeah.
But I went with Minnesota. I think even though the Broncos are playing the better football,
Now, I don't know if I'd go that far. They playing better, but I still think I went with Minnesota.
Yeah, I went with
Minnesota. I still don't trust Denver though.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on this next one, y'all. This next game.
This is the one. This is the last pick of the day. And then it's 10 minutes away from the kickoff of the week 11.
And Jeff, you lead that off for me. Who do you have, sir?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Monday night football.
Why am I not surprised? Spoken like a true Raiders fan.
I'm sure I'll be the only one that got the Eagles. Y'all seem to struggle with physical teams.
What's the odds? What's Vegas odds?
We got Chiefs 2.5 points favorite.
Of course. Shoot.
No, that's disrespectful. Reason why I say it's disrespectful because we played them in the Super Bowl. We played them last.
You say it's disrespectful? You think?
I think it is at home because even though we won by 3 points last year in the Super Bowl against this team, I believe it was.
They took it back to February. Took it back to February.
Yeah, I went back to February on this one, just the highlights. But I think.
But we had Nick Bolton. We got a couple people out for sure.
Nick Bolton
coming back when?
I think he plays Monday. We don't have any injury designations for this game. Everybody's available. So
I don't think either one of these teams or these teams right here. I think they're trying to get back there, although they have good records. These are two well-oiled machines right here. And I think both of these teams are trying to get back to being well-oiled machines. The Eagles defense, the Eagles secondary, people don't realize it's struggling. It's struggling.
That's an excellent point, and that's what I wanted to bring up. Because we were able to do some things in the Super Bowl. They added a few in their secondary this season, but I think this comes down to the coach.
Is Travis right now?
Travis is 34 years old, so he's still a reliable target. He's slowing down.
I mean, that's for the season is going right now. I think Travis is trying to get back to a point this season where he's back to being the Travis we know. I think it's still an ascension there. You know what I'm saying?
He still ain't got nobody to help take the pressure
off. Yeah.
He is, but he's still not getting as many touches as he should be getting to be able to take that pressure off of Kelsey.
And I think now, and this is what we're seeing more of, and I don't think I've ever seen this against Travis. And we talked earlier about Tyreek being the most dangerous player in the NFL. You can almost argue that Kelsey is too, because lately they've been not double teaming him. They've been triple teaming Kelsey. And it's almost if everybody else would catch the ball, if you just catch the ball and eliminate some of these penalties that we've been having, they've been calling a lot of penalties on the Chiefs. So this notion that the Chiefs are got the refs in their pocket or the games is is rigged up. It's crazy because the Chiefs is like one of the top penalized teams in the league. Like this ain't even a lie. Y'all can look this up.
Yeah.
But don't
I'm gonna follow up your point though, C's. I got you. I got your back. I'm gonna say this. Travis Kelce is the NFL's greatest mismatch today and has been for a while. He is an entire. Who do you cover him with?
Can't do it with a safety.
He's too small.
You can't do it with a linebacker.
He's not agile enough. You can't do it with a corner.
Can't do it with a corner.
He's way too small.
So then you putting all three of them on him.
And that's leaving holes. Holes everywhere. Because now they move him around. If I just simply motion him across the formation, are the next three on the other side covering him?
Nah, he's just, like you said, he's the greatest mixed match in probably the history of the game.
I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, and so you got the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys tied for the most penalties in the league. Even though with 69, that's a lot. But the Chiefs are up there.
God damn.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is 69. A lot.
Shit, we're in what, week 11?
Week 11.
That's sick. That's damn near 7 a game.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, the Chiefs are up there. They're up there. I know they're not number one. They're up in the top.
I'll say this about that game right here we're watching. The Chiefs defense is better than that defense.
Yep. It's certainly in the second.
Patrick is more healthy than that Patrick, and he's in his groove.
Yeah,
he's in his groove.
I really wish they would have brought. Like, I don't think we could use him. Like I said, we lost one of the most dangerous weapons in the NFL. We still won the Super Bowl
in the history of the NFL. Yeah.
And I agree. I think we would have kept Juju because the chemistry him and Pat displayed as early as they did. I think he was worth keeping, but I understand what Andy Reid is doing. Like Andy Reid is one of the coaches that like to develop.
Yes, indeed. Big Red.
Yeah, he's not that guy, man. So, but I would have liked to see Juju come back. Just simple fact, the Patriots ain't doing a damn thing with him, and he was thriving here. I think it came down to a money issue because they had to pay. You gotta. What are you gonna do with Chris Jones? Steed is up for a contract. Like you got other players you gotta pay. So right. So I think
I trust Veach.
I think
I trust Veach.
Right?
I think they had to
trust Veach. Yep.
They chose not to keep Juju. Look, I think we're gonna see some sparks from this offense Monday night.
I'm gonna throw this out there, fellas. I think Jalen Hurts has to go and win this game. Even though he has all the support around him, I think there are demons in his head. His fumbles, all those people were saying he played a perfect game, but the fumble and this. I think for Eagles fans to believe in their team, to have a chance to win the Super Bowl, I think the Eagles have to fly. If they do not fly and the Chiefs cut their wings, I think in their psyche, I don't think they will believe they can beat the Chiefs.
Yeah. And then that'd be in their head. Like if it is a Super Bowl preview, then they beat us in the first Super Bowl. And they beat us in the regular season. So all this shit piled on top of shit.
Yes.
It's just how do you get out of that? So I think I would have said it's a clean sweep, but I think everybody want to hear Jeff's pick. You guys
pick the Eagles.
You pick the Eagles.
Just want to say it again.
Yeah, man.
Might have to break out my Donovan McNabb jersey.
Oh shit.
Game green for a day.
Hey, no cry, Eagles cry. My thing is, if they lose, let it be fair and square. As a Chiefs fan, I'm not gonna cry unless it's some blatant cheating. Blatant. When I say blatant, like the Raiders having 5 plays, 6 plays that one game, that dead ball fouls, Crabtree, that shit.
Quit holding.
That.
All y'all was doing, grab.
That's blatant.
Every play, 5 plays straight, y'all holding somebody.
Right. Not the push off King and Crabtree. Mister, I can't run a route without touching you. Like, just run your route, man.
Same damn time.
How many damn dead ball plays was that again, sir? Like 3? Yeah, they might as well spotted it in the end zone. Like,
hey, but you know what? They were on the half-inch line. The ball was actually in the end zone.
Yeah.
Like, across the plane of the end zone.
Well, do you have to measure that mug to Steve, to put it on the half-inch line? Do you have to measure that mug? Like,
I don't want to go too far because I don't want Jeff to feel like we jumping on him.
Yeah, nah.
I've been there for 20 years.
That was it, man. That was beautiful.
All right, man. This was fun, y'all. Yeah.
Hey,
Yes,
man,
indeed.
Man, we had a good show. We went well over time. We try to keep it an hour, but you know these things don't never go that way. So
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And so I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Man. Let's go watch it later. Get ready to watch some football, man. I'm looking man. Like Tez and Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, man, be watching now for Kev, man. You can tell them about your keeping a stack and everything that you got going on. First of all,
Yes, indeed. Appreciate it. Once again, I want to give a shout out to all of y'all, the fellas. Hey, you can check me out on Facebook. I do One Stack. That's one show. I do. I'm also a Commanders Hell Talk host, so I do Washington Redskins / Commanders stuff on the Redskins pages and all our official pages. So with that said, also too on One Stack, I kind of just go into a lot of these things that they call conspiracy theories. I put truth out there as far as the eugenics, melanated people being oppressed, all that kind of stuff, and go behind the scenes that nobody really wants to cover, nobody wants to say, that's taboo, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, check me out. Kevin Brown with an E on the end. Yeah, no. So yeah.
Hey man, follow him, man. It's good content, man. Good information. And then the First and Goal podcast.
Yes, indeed. Our sports talk show. It's kind of been in hiatus, trying to get some things changed around. So now that this is an option, so I definitely look to return the favor and all that. Yeah, I'm also a Madden commissioner, running back league, RUNEMBACK. Yeah.
Hey, get him in there. How you get him in there?
But you got PlayStation or Xbox?
PS5, baby.
Yeah, you got to get me in there, man. I'll come take over real quick.
Send me your name. There's a few teams open right now. The Rams are open, but they're 0-6. Yeah, we're in week 6. The Chargers are open. Chiefs are taking, of course.
It don't matter.
The Bucks are open.
It's scheme over team, man. It's scheme over team.
Yes, I hear you. That's what's up. Patriots and Packers are open. So send me your what's your name? What's your gamer tag?
Team Sanchez 13.
Team Sanchez 13. Is that all caps or?
No, I think it's just straight up.
Spell it for me. Capital T.
SANCHEZ 13.
Just 13, not
Yeah, not the number sign, just numbers 1, 3.
So Team Sanchez 13.
T Sanchez 1-3. T Sanchez is in all caps.
Team, yeah,
Team.
TEAM.
Oh, team. Okay, that's in all caps. All of it.
I don't think
Okay.
it's caps period.
Oh, it's all lowercase. Okay, I got you. I'll find you. I'll be sending it too. Yes, sir. All right.
We try to get it on Saturday this time, man. We had happy birthday to Kira. Her birthday was
Happy birthday to the wifey, man.
His wife's birthday was yesterday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Man.
Jeff also
Uncle
gave
Johnny.
a shout out. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Johnny,
Happy birthday, Uncle Johnny.
What's
One
up?
time.
what's up with it?
What's up, bro?
What's up, boy?
What's good, bro?
What's the deal?
Yeah, man. Happy birthday, man. You know, they gonna
Yeah, man.
So, man, with that being said,
Let's
man,
look at it.
we gonna get
Philly
on up
pack.
out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, doing this, we gonna do it again next week, man. You know,
My pleasure.
Jeff,
Yeah,
myself, man, we are out of here.
we out of here. Rest in peace to the Filster.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Yo.